Continuing on with the series here, so we have our numbers for each person off on the side of the sheet here. So what we need to do is now put numbers into their actual lift card. So we'll start with our squat program right here. For the weight, let's start typing in our equation. Equal sign. We're going to use M round. M round says rounded to the nearest 5. So if something is, 173 pounds, it'll round up to 175. If you have 1 pound plates, then by all means, don't feel like you need to do it. But most people have 2.5s and 5s. So we need to use the M round function. So M round, what we want to say is we want to multiply the weight. In this case, it's the squat weight for that person. So $, AI, $2. And we can tell we got it right because it lit up. We want to multiply that number, so multiplication by whatever's in our percentage, and our percentage is in B9, and we want that to not be $, because we want to be able to move that as we keep going, and we want to M round by multiples of 5. So we put all that together. Awesome. We have a number in there for 50%, so half of their squat max. Their squat max is 250, so half of that 125. So we know it's correct. Now, to drag this down, all we have to do is click when it turns into a cross, drag it down, and what sometimes will happen is it'll change our borders. So for autofill, we want to make sure we click fill without formatting, and that'll just make sure that we don't lock anything up there. Keeps it the way we want it. The nice thing about this is that if we copy and paste, as long as we set up our equations correctly, it will do everything for us. So it saves a lot of work there, makes our life a lot easier. The next thing we can do is come over to clean. So same idea, equals M round. This time we want to go $, $, $2. Multiply that by, this is L11. And you can see the little red square comes around it, so we know we have the right one. I'm going to multiply by 5. Great. Come down, drag. This one actually didn't change our formatting, so that's nice. Copy. Paste. Paste. Fantastic. One more to go. Equals M round. This time it is $AJ, $2. Yep. Multiplied by V9. Down to the nearest 5. Awesome. 50% of their 300-pound bench is 150. Good. Oh, this one did change it, so let's fill without formatting. Let's copy. Paste. Paste. Fantastic. One way we can check to make sure we're on the right page is when we switch to Bravo, everything changes. That's a good sign. Switch to Charlie, everything changes. That's a good sign. One thing we can actually do with Charlie is make all of his maxes equal to 100. So by doing this, what it actually does is allows the coach to see what are the percentages for that day, because 50% of 100 is 50. 95% of 100 is 95. So you can see this, you can call it, instead of Charlie, you could call it coach. But this is your coach copy, and it tells you what the percentages are, because you need to know them sometimes as a coach, but the players don't necessarily need to know them. So like I said, I like to keep this font small, keep it out of the way, and then I'll have a coach copy with the percentages on there for me to read, keep track of. So now at this point we have that done. What we'll do is kind of just clean up our formatting and make sure it's print ready. And then from there, it's kind of up to you to customize it the way you want. So thanks for coming. There's a couple more videos to go.